of weeks ago, I shared with you my latest acquisition, this 2023 BMW M5 Competition. I told you I would show you a detailed video, but I'm not going to go into specifics because there are so many video reviews out there. So today I'm going to share a couple of things which most of these reviews don't necessarily mention, and that starts with what I'm about to show you now. Look, I'm walking up to the car, and the car blinks. It recognizes me because I have the key fob in my pocket. So I don't even have to press this button here. The car knows that I'm within proximity, and it opens the door. But what if you don't want to use your key? You can actually use your phone as a key, just like in a Tesla, except this is a bit more complicated. You have to set it up in the car, but essentially put it up here. It opens the door for you, and then while inside, you put it in the charging dock. It recognizes your phone, and you can start the car. This is super cool. This car has soft closing door. Check this out. I can't figure out the trunk kick function, and the key's in my pocket. These M5 mirror caps, because of their shape and size, create quite a bit of a blind spot when you go around corners. There's so much tech inside because of the key that I have in my pocket. The car knows that it's my profile, so it remembers all the settings. I don't have to press the memory button here. I mean, look, the steering wheel just lowered down. It feels like a crazy luxurious place to be. Let's turn it off. And two favorite features that this old man really enjoys are cooled seats. And not only are they cooled, they're also massaged. And then with my seating position in the front, the car is plenty big for two kids. Call me crazy, but I specifically was looking for a car with self-driving features, which is why you have this rectangle here. And I've got to say, the tech works absolutely amazing. It keeps you in lane, you've got radar cruise control. What's also amazing is the fact that after 2 weeks of driving, there's zero brake dust on my wheels because of these carbon ceramics. Another reason why I wanted these things. And at the end of the day, how can you not love this thing? To me, this is the most beautiful BMW made in the recent years. Inside also, I specifically wanted black leather. I have kids. They get the seats pretty dirty. I also wear jeans, and on lighter leather, I always left jeans stains. So I wanted black leather, and I think black looks kind of cool. But enough yapping. Let's take this car for a spin, because this is where this car really shines. But I'm going to engage my body massage, back massage this time. You hear those backfires? So the beauty of these backfires, they're dependent on the setting you set your throttle in. So if you put it in efficient, there are no backfires. If you put it in the medium setting, there are no backfires, but the car is still very responsive. If you put it in the most aggressive setting, there are backfires. For the most part, I drive without the backfires, but it's kind of fun to put the throttle in Sport Plus and hear those burbles because they're not as sort of raspy as they were on the F80. This is a lot more mature. So let's put the car in M mode, traction control fully off. Oh my God. This is by far the fastest car I have ever owned. Really? By far the fastest car. Wow. You saw that? This is what I missed from a car. You cannot do that in a 911 because 911 has an engine in the back. You have so much grip. The BMW playfulness is absolutely what I missed in a car. And the fact that I was able to just spin out the tail with a car that's all-wheel drive goes to show you how the engineers of this vehicle set up this car. It is definitely rear biased, and because of that fact, you can have so much fun with it. On the straight, it is an absolute beast. If I told you how fast I'm going, you wouldn't believe me, and I would also go to jail. Also, I had to slam on the brakes just now to slow myself down to comfortable speeds, and these carbon ceramics work so well. They do take a bit of time, maybe 1 or 2 harder stops to warm up and work really, really well. But once you warm them up, they're just so amazing. And as I'm going through these twisties, ooh, I am not moving around in these seats because they hold me so tight. I can also squeeze myself even more. Oh. So the sides are getting squeezed. I lost a little bit of weight lately. The sides are getting squeezed while I'm getting massaged. I mean, what a good feeling. What a good feeling. This car is an absolute highway monster. It is a highway monster, and I don't mind it. It's not a car that I will take to the track because it's just simply too big. I didn't buy it for that reason. I wanted a powerful, unique, and a luxurious vehicle, and this, to me, is the perfect vehicle for that. Those of you who watch my channel probably wonder, why didn't I get an electric car? I rave about electric cars. Why didn't I get one? Well, there are no electric cars out there which would fulfill the need that I have. And that need is having a unique car. I guess many cars accomplish that. But also being able to cover long distances without having to charge the car. I am going to be taking this car on my snowboarding trips with the kids and the family. So I kind of don't want to stop and charge for 45 minutes, or I don't want to look for a charger when I'm in the town. Having a car like this just ticks all the boxes. Also, those of you who watch my channel will probably wonder, do I miss the manual transmission? Well, I do have another car with a manual transmission, so I certainly do not miss the manual transmission. I still have it. I'm very fortunate that I can have both. But a car like this, I cannot imagine owning with a manual transmission. This car, this engine, this chassis is absolutely made for a car with an automatic transmission. And this is a real torque converter automatic transmission. This is not a dual clutch. And yes, some of you will say, oh, I miss my dual clutch. You can't even tell that this is not a dual clutch transmission. If you put the transmission in the fastest settings, it shifts so fast, absolutely fast. And this is the setting that I drive the car in all the time. I never drive it in the soft setting. Quite frankly, I don't think the car is that harsh. Maybe compared to my 911, I really don't think this car is harsh. Ooh, an F80 M3. Oh, whoa, a bunch of Beamers. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's see, who are these guys? Woo-hoo! So someone has a camera. I wish I could show you. Let's see. What is that thing in the back of that guy? Let's see. Ah, look at that. This is what I'm seeing. A crazy camera setup. How did I stumble upon these guys? Should we follow them? Let's go follow them. Okay. Look at this. Woohoo! Wow! How cool is that? Huh. All right. Burble tune. Woohoo! All right, guys. That is cool. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right, I'm going to stay on this side. But yeah, these are the cars. Any of them have TLG mud flaps? Wow, this is a G20 M340i. Looks absolutely amazing. Wow, what a beautiful setup. Ah! Gunshot! I've got to say, I kind of missed that. It's so cool. I just bumped into random BMW people on the highway. How cool is that? I wonder who those people are. If you watch the channel, let me know. Comparing an F80 to the F90 is fair when we go on the twisties. People a lot of times complain about the weight of this car, and I get it, but the weight is compensated with the fact that you've got 617 horsepower and a V8 that has a crazy amount of torque available from really, really low. So the car doesn't necessarily feel that big. Not only that, it feels small, so it kinda, I know they say it a lot, but it wraps around your body. Look, I'm going through these twisties. I know you can't see, but I am having a lot of fun at these twisties. Doesn't feel like a big car, although it really is. Also, everything in this car feels a lot more premium. You've got these digital gauges, which I used to be against. Now I kind of like them, especially when you put it in the M mode. The sort of the center display looks great. And also, how can you have issues with this car when it allows you to customize it so much? You've got all the obviously throttle, suspension, and exhaust options. F80 had that, but F80 was rear-wheel drive only. With this car, you can put it in rear-wheel drive and have a crazy amount of fun. The only thing is, when it's in rear-wheel drive mode, you cannot have traction control on. I guess they want you to have a drifting fun when you keep it in rear-wheel drive mode. But with all-wheel drive, I mean, this is so good. And then you can call me vain, you can call me whatever, but I feel kind of cool driving this M5. I feel like I am mature enough to drive a car like this. Maybe I'm on the young spectrum of people who own these vehicles. I think it's an old man's car, but I kind of like it because it really checks all the boxes. It's got the size, it's got the luxury, it's got the space, it's got the power, it's got the technology. There's nothing not to love about this car, aside from the blind spots and aside from the fact that maybe there's no sunroof, but that's my fault. And let's see, I guess that's it. I'm sure there's gonna be things I don't like about this car, but right now I am really in love, and I have zero buyer's remorse, absolutely zero. I know I'm gonna lose a lot of money when it comes time to sell this car, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, and I'm going to bring you on this journey with me. And having said that, I really wanted to thank you very much for watching. I know a lot of you do enjoy my BMW content, so I hope you will enjoy this. And thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.